Hi, my name is Mimi. I go to Bacon's College and I've just done a week's work experience with Wates. So Steve is a project director at Wates, and essentially his job is to oversee what everyone else does and make sure that the work that they're putting out is relevant and to the quality that they're expecting it to be. It's a pretty big job. Initially, I was really nervous because I didn't know what the week would entail or what I would be doing, if I would make a good impression. But as soon as I got there, I met everyone and I felt really comfortable and really kind of in my element. Yeah. I think the most surprising thing that I learned was there is a lot of negotiation in the construction industry. When I first thought about it, like before going into the experience, I just thought it was the client wants what they want and the contractors do what the client wants. But now going through this experience, I've seen that there's a lot of give and take and a lot of push and shove within that. And yeah, it's really interesting. One of my favorite experiences from the experience was during one of the activities I was doing. I found a planning notice for Lambeth Council for the building that they were planning to demolish, and it was pretty. It was a pretty interesting find because it was something that was really important to the project as they didn't really have any kind of information about the pre-existing building, and I was quite proud to find that. And yeah, it was pretty big, and I think it was quite helpful because it led to us being able to call different people and different contractors from before and architecture firms, and it was just an eye-opening discovery, I guess. It was on the Lambeth Council website. They have this um, kind of archive of all the planning notice applications that they have, which you have to submit before you can do any work. But the one that I found was retrospective, so it was like kind of after the fact. But yeah. At the end of the week, I felt really accomplished with myself, and I felt really proud that I had done this whole week and put myself out there and made myself proud. Yeah. I knew a fair bit. I knew the difference between a trade and a profession, but that was kind of about it. I mainly knew about trade because it's kind of what you really expect when you think about construction. But now, through going through this experience, I know a lot more about professions and the amount of variety that there are in the construction industry. The placement has changed my opinion on careers in the construction industry as it has allowed me to see professionals in their day-to-day actions and what they do every day. And it was really interesting to see exactly what it is because going into it, I didn't really know what exactly they did. Like I would know their job title and a kind of general overview, but I didn't know exactly what they did on a day-to-day basis. And that's definitely widened my views. Probably design manager because it's a quite hands-off but at the same time hands-on job, which sounds a bit weird, but it's the kind of job where you get to do and be involved in the ins and outs of the design and kind of have an impact on the design of the building, but also at the same time you get to think about it logistically and see the things that different people wouldn't see about it. Definitely, I've been thinking about it for quite a while, and I'm considering, well, mainly considering going to university, but I'm also considering doing a degree apprenticeship. I'm not sure what in just yet, but I think it's a good opportunity to learn and get qualifications while also being on site and actually having that experience. I would definitely say that you should 100% put yourself into it and don't hold back on anything, because in the end of the day, you're there to experience it for yourself and for no one else. And you should get the most of this experience because it's definitely something that you'll remember. I would like to say that I really enjoyed my time with Waits, and I enjoyed being involved in everything, even though I don't really have much experience in construction. I enjoyed the way that everyone sort of embraced me in their sphere and made me feel really comfortable and like I was a professional myself, and that was quite great.